In a united front, prominent international figures from the Freedom and Democracy Group have issued a strong condemnation against Venezuela's President Nicolás Maduro amid recent actions taken to annex Guyana's Essequibo. In a statement, the group categorically opposes what they deemed as undemocratic and unilateral approach, urging adherence to international law and established mechanisms. Quote, we reaffirm that the way to resolve differences between states are through bilateral agreements and mechanisms established by international law, end quote. The group, comprised of several former presidents of South America, denounced the recent sham referendum held on December 3rd in Venezuela, dismissing it as an invalid mechanism for settling territorial disputes between sovereign states. They viewed the referendum as an opportunistic move by that Spanish-speaking nation to legitimize a perceived threat against Guyana's territorial integrity and sovereignty, as well as a breach of international law and regional peace. Quote, we condemn Venezuela's attempt to use this tool to legitimize a serious threat against the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Guyana, international law, and peace in the region, end quote. Meanwhile, at a press conference on Wednesday, spokesman for the United Nations Secretary General, Stefan Dujarric, reminded Venezuelans that decisions of the International Court of Justice ICJ are binding.
And I can tell you that the Secretary General strongly supports the use of solely peaceful means to settle international disputes. He further recalls that pursuant to the Charter and to the status of the International Court of Justice, decisions of the court are binding, and he trusts that both states will duly comply with the order from the court.
The ICJ has ruled that Guyana's western neighbor should refrain from any action which might aggravate or extend the dispute before the court or make it more difficult to resolve. Also, condemnations have poured in from CARICOM and Trinidad and Tobago's opposition leader. Reporting for HGP Nightly News, Shemar Alleyen.